What is going on, happy campers? Kez here again, but that's not really important. I hope you're all doing okay though, and thank you for joining me. Quick thanks to anyone who subbed, liked and left me feedback. It's incredibly important to me and I do take on board what you guys say. I cannot thank you enough for going out of your way to help me improve. Thank you very much guys, you know who you are. With that being said, what I want to talk about today is something that in the last 10 to 20 years has become a growing issue. With the rise of the internet and online shopping and stuff, we have seen a huge rise in cybercrime, and that got me thinking. Hacking, identity fraud, scammers ringing up your nan to tell her that the McAfee antivirus has run out and the computer is about to explode, we have heard them all by this point. Although there are many ways to protect ourselves online, most of us just assume that the sites we are going to use are going to be safe. You know what they say, when you assume you make an ass out of you and me. We willingly put so much of ourselves online, information that just 10 to 15 years ago you would have had to intercept someone's mail and physically take. Sensitive details you would never think of sharing with a crowd of strangers, yet we happily plaster it all over our social medias, often without a second thought. Companies across the globe are always actively trying to prevent cybercrime, thinking of new ways to protect us. Companies across the globe are always actively trying to prevent cybercrime, thinking of new and innovative ways to protect us online. But criminals are getting smarter and it's getting harder to see what's coming next. For every security update, there's someone working tirelessly to exploit it. I found a story online about a lady who used Instagram for her business, like many people do, taking advantage of the many eager consumers using the service and the publicity social networks grant you. A lucrative move that I'm sure increases revenue for everyone involved, not just the seller. I feel it exemplifies how cybercrime is adapting and how companies like Facebook aid you when you become a victim. This is Emma Heathcote, James's story. In the last week of August, Emma was looking forward to a cosy bank holiday weekend, like many hard-working adults were, until a notification comes through on her Instagram app. Thinking nothing of it, she goes to check. But what she saw wasn't at all what she expected. The notification was Emma's name tagged to a photo that was uploaded by a page that looked very familiar. Emma's business is called Little Soap Co, and the page who tagged her in a random photo, she says most likely by accident, was called Little Soap Co. There was a subtle O at the end. This immediately set off alarms in Emma's head. The investigation begins. She says, "The account went private and we discovered that they spent the entire bank holiday Monday contacting hundreds of our followers who had entered our latest competition, saying that they had won, asking for PayPal details. At least one of her customers replied back, but she wasn't sure how many people in total was affected or if anyone had actually lost money. But obviously something like this can be incredibly damaging to a business. Reputation is the lifeblood of any establishment. I mean, you can have the best product in the world, but if people think you're a scammer, they just won't go near you." This is something that she has worked on for the last 12 years, and it felt like this one evening could just bring it all down. I can only imagine the panic that ensued. And to make matters worse, it was proving frustrating to get Instagram to actually remove the fake page. Emma said to the BBC, "It was impossible to speak to a human, they make it so hard. We couldn't log it as a business impersonation account as the form to fill it takes you on a loop with nothing at the end. Instead you are just back to square one. It's like they don't actually want to be contacted." She finally got in contact with, well, something after around a week. Emma states that she wasn't sure if it was a bot or a human she spoke to, but contact was made through Facebook Messenger as Facebook owns Instagram. The reply she got was a cursory email, devoid of any personal touch. By then she had also alerted the local police too, who said cloning was becoming a very common crime. She said, "We were very fortunate for how quickly it was taken down. Although the email that Emma received back said there was no infringement, they did say that it broke the terms and conditions, consequently getting the fake page shut down." Although she did manage to reach a favourable outcome, she remains angry at the situation, saying, "It feels like an iron fortress. It's like they just don't want to be contacted." Cloning is a huge problem for businesses, but also individuals have been targeted. Twitter and LinkedIn have similar problems too. So I guess luckily she managed to escape relatively unharmed and has since continued to create happy customers. Emma said she feels really lucky. They had 3 people all relentlessly trying to get this issue resolved, a resource that others might not have access to. I'm really happy she did manage to get it sorted out in the end though. What a dreadful way that would be to lose 12 years of hard work. And this reminds me of another little weird story that I heard. The Right Opinion just made a brilliant video about a really strange happenings surrounding a frequent comment appearing on small YouTubers' videos. The message usually says something like, "wanna be friends?" And it's said that just replying to the comment puts your account at risk. It's a really interesting story. I'll leave the link in the description for anybody who wants to see that video. But the reason that I just wanted to lightly touch on this topic is because I received something similar quite a while back on one of my sort of older videos. On one of my videos, a hot chick named Johnny, yep, Johnny, asked if anyone wanted to be her boyfriend. Literally the same day that this video came out. I mean, I don't know if someone's messing with me, but the interesting bit is right at the end of the video, so I'll show you a little clip.
In addition to everything we've talked about so far, due to how little is known about the wanna be friends comment, a lot of people are suspecting that channels like Logan are using an exploit in the OAuth token system in order to gain people's account permissions without needing to obtain their details. So every time you allow an app to manage your YouTube channel like TubeBuddy or vidIQ, people are currently theorizing that there is an issue with that system. I'm not trying to fearmonger, I'm just trying to make you as aware as possible, because not a lot is known about this particular scam. So long story short, be wary of any app that you provide with permissions to your account right now, as it's being theorized that that system is compromised or compromisable.
I was actually using TubeBuddy until I seen this, and I'm not sure if it's correct, but he sounds like he knows his stuff. The Right Opinions videos are always very well researched and factual. It's one of the few channels that seems to really value their integrity. I would recommend. Again, links in description. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say today. It's a problem that could affect us all in some way, shape or form. I mean, it's never been more important to keep safe online. This video is sponsored by... yeah, I'm only joking. But it would have been a great time for a NordVPN or something. But anyway, I'll save the dreams for bedtime. Hope you all have a wonderful day. I've been Kez, and this is Kez Vlogs Daily. Consider subbing the channel if you did enjoy this. It would genuinely mean the world. Stay safe out there. Peace.